Okay, and welcome back to Let's Learn C using AI. Last time we output a working guessing game in which the user keeps guessing until they hit the correct random number, at which point the program exits. And so the last remaining thing in the spec is tell them how many guesses it took. So I think every time we hit the guess number, every time we do this, we scanf, we prompt, and the user enters a number, we want to increment something. So we'll do int guesses. Now, just realizing that I've put like goal number and number, even though like the type has been declared as int, but I don't care. I'm not going to fix that up now. But int guesses is I'm going to instantiate that as 0. And scanf, when I run that, scanf is I'm going to do guesses equals guesses plus 1. And I think, do I have to refer to the address or anything here? Because I'm writing, surely I'm writing something, right? When I write, blah, blah, blah. I'm writing to guess number and guesses equal. I don't know if this works. Does this work? Okay, cool. All right. You can just do plus plus, guesses plus plus. And then I'll do the same thing here. Every time they enter one, it's guesses plus plus. And then I will output you took %d guesses to get there. And then the goal number, and then I'm just outputting guesses, right? Now that's going to work. What I'm thinking is, is this redundant? Like, can I move this into this while loop? Because I'm doing something here and I'm writing it again here. And the dry principle, don't repeat yourself. I am repeating myself here with these two lines. So I'm wondering if there's some way I can amalgamate these two, right? Can I combine the initial thing here with this while loop? So, while guess number is not, what if I said, if guess number is undefined, is how I'd write it in TypeScript, but I'll fix up syntax later. But logically, I'll move this here. If it's undefined, I'll say, please enter your guess. I will then get the guess number and then say that you have entered as your guess, as your initial guess. I think I actually don't need this. This was just put in as the proof of the initial guess scan working. So I'm going to remove that. And then it should move to this, right, which I'm trying to combine. So if it's undefined, maybe I'll just do else if here. That kind of works. I'm trying, but okay, this doesn't work, but I want to write the condition of when the guess number hasn't been instantiated. Okay, so an int always holds some value, even if it's uninitialized garbage from whatever was on the stack. Okay, so let's write that in a note, right? Session 5, guessing game 3. There's no undefined or null. Int always holds some value. For your game logic, you don't actually need to check has the user guessed yet. You have two options. Do while runs the body first, then checks the condition. This way, the first guess happens before any comparison. Oh, so that's what we've been trying to do, is we've been trying to engineer a do while loop. I didn't know what a do while loop is, but that's actually what we're trying to do, is you're doing something initially and then it runs the loop. So look, we've stumbled onto, I guess it's good engineering practice, right? Trying not to repeat ourselves ends up in, we have come up with a do while loop essentially, logically. So initialize to an impossible variable. The do while, yeah. So do while checks after. That's so cool. I love that. This is why I'm doing this. Is like I'm learning things from the ground up. Okay, so instead of this stuff, it's do printf blah blah blah, and then while this, do while guess number. If, okay, so it does this do, and then it does the while. Yeah, okay, I think that works. Let's do it. Let's compile, run. Please enter your guess. 50. Nah, see, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Is it because of a closure? After do while statement. Okay, I'm getting some syntax wrong. So do prompt while runs the body first, then checks the condition. This way the first guess happens before any comparison. Okay. There's something wrong syntactically with this. I'm just interested to see what it says, because I may have misunderstood. You can't put a block after the while condition. The do while ends with a semicolon after the condition. You're trying to compile a do while and a while loop into one construct, but they're two separate things. So you want all the logic inside the single do while body. Oh, right. Okay. I see. The do contains all the logic. Okay. All right. The do is the entire logic. So I'm going to move this stuff and have a semicolon. And then I'm going to have to rejig this stuff, right? Because it's like, please enter your guess. Scanf, guess plus plus. So my issue here is I'm telling them to enter a guess, but I don't want it to go through this loop the first time, right? Okay, look at this. I don't want to prompt the user with the initial prompt every time. So you just have to do the thing before the loop. All right, I probably should have guessed that, but okay, so please enter your guess happens once. And then we do this thing, if guess number is greater than blah, blah, blah. Okay, we do all this while the guess number is this. Do we then need the do while? Yeah, we just move this to the front of the function. Okay, yeah, I think that was the logic, is we move this to the front of the function, we end the loop after we give the feedback, and then it goes back up to here. I'm now wondering, is it the same if we just did while? If we just did while without the do, the issue why we made it a do while is because we can't check if the guesses is if we can't check if the guess number is undefined. Oh man, I'm getting my brain is mushy now. The reason why we haven't done it is because we haven't instantiated guess number with anything. So if we just had a while loop running here, we'd have to check somehow that this isn't undefined, which means assigning it a -1 and then checking that before running our logic. However, with a do loop, we're not checking anything first. We are getting the guess and then incrementing the guess count. And if the guess number, which is never, it's always instantiated, it always has a value, but when it has an actual assigned value from the user, in this flow, this is always defined properly, I guess. I think that makes sense. I don't know, let me know if I've completely lost my mind here. But we have learned do while when you want to run something first and then loop instead of just looping on a condition immediately. All right, Control C out of there. Let's see if this works then. /guessing game. So please enter your guess 50, and it says too low. Nice. 60, too low. 70, 80, 90. Sorry, it's between 70 and 80. 75, 74, 73. Great success. You have guessed the correct number, which is 73. You took 8 guesses to get there. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there you go. That's pretty cool. Well, thanks for watching. We have now completed the guessing game. Please like and subscribe.